as more countries assert their claims to the disputed zone. Tensions in the South China Sea have increased recently. Some 17,680 soldiers from the United States and the Philippines have now arrived in the area, surprising China and igniting fears of an impending military conflict. A number of countries, notably China, Vietnam, the Philippines, Taiwan, and Malaysia, have staked claims to various areas of the South China Sea, making it a hotly contested territory. In an effort to bolster its grip, China has been particularly aggressive in asserting its claims, creating man-made islands and militarizing the region. The United States has taken action to resist Chinese aggressiveness and has been a loud critic of China's actions in the region. The United States has boosted its military presence in the area recently, participating in joint military drills and freedom of navigation operations with its partners. With the deployment of approximately 17,680 soldiers to the South China Sea near Taiwan, the United States and the Philippines have now made a significant move. The action sends a strong message that the United States is committed to defending its regional interests and standing by its partners in the face of Chinese aggression. China quickly reacted to the deployment, criticizing it, and issued a warning to the Philippines and the United States to stop stirring up trouble in the area. Officials from China have reaffirmed their claim to the disputed land and promised to take necessary steps to protect it. There have been worries about the possibility of a military conflict as a result of the huge rise of tensions in the area caused by the deployment of so many troops. Although the United States and its allies have stated their commitment to preserving freedom of navigation in the South China Sea, China has not backed down from its territorial claims. The fact that the area serves as a significant hub for trade and commerce complicates the situation in the South China Sea. The region is rich in natural resources like oil and gas, and is also home to some of the busiest maritime channels in the world. Any interruption to trade or business in the area might have serious worldwide repercussions and trigger a severe economic slump. Because of this, the United States and its allies are adamant about defending their regional interests and preventing China from establishing its domination over the disputed territory. The fact that so many troops have been sent to the area serves as a reminder of China's expanding military might. In recent years, the nation has accelerated the modernization of its armed forces and made significant investments in cutting-edge technologies, including drones, cyber warfare, and hypersonic weapons. The United States and its allies are aware of China's military prowess and are acting to counter it. The United States and its allies are taking numerous actions to maintain a balance of power in the region, and the deployment of soldiers to the South China Sea is only one of them. For the foreseeable future, the situation in the South China Sea is expected to remain contentious. Both China and the United States and its allies are steadfast in their stances, and neither one is likely to change them. Given its strategic and economic significance, the situation in the South China Sea affects the entire world. The region is rich in natural resources, including oil and gas, and is home to some of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, which are crucial for trade and commerce. Any disruption to regional trade or commerce could have a huge impact globally and trigger a severe economic slump. The sending of troops to the area also reflects China's escalating military might and its aggressive behavior there. For its neighbors and the rest of the world, China's recent territorial claims and militarization of the South China Sea have caused anxiety. Concerns about China's intentions and capabilities have also been raised by its investments in cutting-edge military technology and cyber warfare capabilities. The U.S. and its allies are taking steps to challenge China's military capabilities and to maintain a balance of power in the region. The United States has been stepping up its military activity in the area, participating in joint military drills with its allies and carrying out freedom of navigation operations. Meanwhile, the United States has been attempting to fortify its alliances in the area, especially those with Australia, South Korea, and Japan. Yet the United States and its allies must also exercise caution to avoid inciting China or acting in a manner that could heighten regional tensions. Any military conflict in the South China Sea could have disastrous repercussions for all of the world's countries, not just the parties involved. The troop deployment in the South China Sea also emphasizes the necessity for a rules-based international system that upholds the territorial integrity and sovereignty of every country. A legal foundation for addressing disputes in the South China Sea, including territorial claims and maritime boundaries, is provided by the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. To avoid conflicts and preserve regional stability, all parties must respect and adhere to the UNCLOS and other international laws and regulations. Also, there are significant concerns regarding the use of military force in international relations raised by the deployment of troops to the South China Sea. While using military force to defend national interests and uphold peace and stability may be required, it must be done so with caution and in compliance with international law. The international community must seek to advance demilitarization, disarmament, and the peaceful settlement of disputes through diplomacy and communication. Additionally, the Army deployment in the South China Sea emphasizes the need for improved international coordination and cooperation in order to solve pressing global issues including climate change, economic injustice, and health crisis. To overcome these obstacles, everyone must work together and be dedicated to advancing social justice, human rights, and sustainable development. To create solutions that benefit all nations and advance peace, stability, and prosperity, the international community must come together. There are consequences for this problem beyond the current military expansion. As great nations compete for influence and strategic advantage, the disagreement over territorial claims and control of the South China Sea is a part of a larger global trend towards geopolitical competition. The future of international collaboration and multilateralism are all significantly impacted by this tendency, as well as regional and global stability. One of the key characteristics of the modern world is the rivalry between China and the United States. Although the two countries have a complicated economic relationship and have worked together on subjects like climate change, there is rising concern that the two superpowers may engage in a military conflict. One of the many possible hot spots where this rivalry could flare up into an open clash is the South China Sea. The South China Sea crisis serves as a stark reminder of the difficulties in maintaining international security during a period of fast technical advancement. The emergence of cutting-edge military technology, including as hypersonic weapons, artificial intelligence, and cyber capabilities, is changing the nature of combat and raising the risk of miscalculation and escalation. In order to regulate the use of these technologies and encourage responsible behavior across all nations, the international community must collaborate to create standards and regulations. The South China Sea issue also emphasizes the significance of respecting international law's tenets and encouraging adherence to the international system's established standards. The majority of the countries in the area have ratified UNCLOS, which offers a legal framework for addressing conflicts in the South China Sea. The parties engaged must abide by this framework and other international laws and regulations to avert conflicts and promote regional stability. In summary, the situation in the South China Sea near Taiwan involving the deployment of roughly 17,680 soldiers by the United States and the Philippines is a significant development that presents crucial issues about international law, geopolitical rivalry, and global security. To address these concerns and settle the matter amicably, the international community must cooperate. Promoting peace, prosperity, and a rules-based international order that respects the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all nations requires cooperation, diplomacy, and discussion. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video. Until next time, see you later.